Voting has always been a part of our culture. These include our fight for things that matter. We the people have influence over the government, and that is what it means to be American. An important part of the lives of everyone living in the U.S. However, this mainstay in our society has not been available to everyone and is still not. History has a lot of examples of people being restricted with this right just because they look different or are part of a certain group. For example, African Americans have been segregated and treated differently in a variety of ways, with legal laws such as Jim Crow, poll taxes, and the grandfather clause. Women were marginalized until they passed a referendum to be able to vote. Then, 18-year-olds were able to vote after the Vietnam War. And now, ex-felons can vote thanks to this new referendum that was passed.
Well, imagine if that was taken away from you because of a felony you committed over 2 decades ago. Let it be fraud, murder, crime, or anything else. Throughout our country's history, there has been many states that have placed several laws that restricted or completely prevented people who have served their time from voting. Florida is one of the harshest in place. However, thanks to a new law, this is starting to change.
I call upon state leaders and other elected officials across this country to pass clear and consistent reforms to restore the voting rights of all who have served their terms in prison or jail, completed their parole or probation, and paid their fines. I call upon experts and legislators to stand together in overturning an unfortunate and outdated status quo. And I call upon the American people, who overwhelmingly oppose felony disenfranchisement, to join us in bringing about the end of misguided policies that unjustly restrict what's been called the most basic right of American citizenship. Bipartisan support will be critical going forward because even in states where reforms are currently taking hold, we need to do even more.
One of the biggest methods in which we can do this is through referendum. There are items that are placed on a ballot based on public opinion about the decision in place. They allow the public to have a direct vote on a topic that was collectively presented in the ballot.
We are hoping that the administration will be using its role and the influence that it has to encourage states to revisit their policies of disenfranchising persons with criminal convictions. I think it'll be surprising for most Americans to learn that there are more than 4 million Americans living and working in our communities who cannot vote because of a criminal conviction in their past.
The Founding Fathers built this country on the idea that people are created equal and should all get a say in politics. This is the basics of democracy. It created opportunity for change within the country and shows the Constitution is an ever-evolving document.
So the Sentencing Project released a report earlier this month looking at felons and the right to vote. What were the overall findings of this report?
Well, the broad finding is that 6 million people will not be eligible to participate in the election next month, not because they don't necessarily care about the outcome, but because they have a current or previous felony conviction, and depending on the state in which they live, they're prohibited from voting in the election, the largest number we've seen in any point in history.
And
what does it mean to be an American? The freedom that we're given, the capitalist economy that stimulates entrepreneurship, or is our voice participation in government, where we push for changes in our laws to make them right? Americans express their opinions, pushing for things that are important for our future.